You're driving down the street when suddenly your car abruptly dips down and up. The number of potholes on our roads depends on the weather, according to Steve Grenier, Director of Public Works for the city of Green Bay.
This type of a weather pattern that we're seeing recently, this is exactly the prime conditions for development of potholes.
When water seeps through cracks on the street, it goes through cycles of freezing and thawing, then cracking, resulting in large chunks of asphalt eventually missing from the roads.
I don't remember a recent winter where we've had this type of temperature changes coupled with the active weather for this extended period of time. That's what's causing the issue here, or the concern on my part.
It's also a concern for many drivers. Jeff Knespel, the service manager at Downtown Auto Service, says he's seen multiple customers come in recently with car damage due to potholes.
Sometimes we can salvage those. Sometimes the customer may end up needing a whole new set of tires.
Knespel's advice: take it slow when you see a pothole or try to drive around it. Otherwise, it could hurt your wallet.
If the pothole is really big and the customer doesn't see it, it can end up costing thousands pretty easily and pretty quickly.
If you see a pothole, Green Bay's Public Works Director encourages you to submit a request on the city's website under the street section. Reporting live in Green Bay, Emily Riley, Action 2 News.